What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Getting into this episode of GH. Carly, okay, here's the thing. Carly started out this episode getting on my nerves. Because you know Carly, she can get on my nerves real quick. She started out annoying me at first, but I like the turn that she took towards the middle, towards the end of the episode. She kind of had a switch. Because she sent Michael off to go get, the baby gifts that the people at the hotel were giving her for the baby. Bring them to her car and stuff like that so she can get Sasha alone so she can talk. And what started out as her condemning Sasha turned into her encouraging Sasha. And that's what I liked. See, when Carly is away from Sonny and certain people, she's, more level-headed in a way. So I actually liked the conversation that they had. She started out at first being her usual Carly self, calling her all type of gold digger and con artist and an honest con artist. First of all, I never met an honest con artist in my life. I'm just saying. Never met an honest con artist. So that line was a little funny. But yeah, she went from condemning Sasha to encouraging Sasha. So I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed that part because Carly was telling her basically about her experiences when she first came to town and how she tried to ruin her mother's life and all the lies and the stuff that she told and how she had to do damage control and try to fix her reputation and build up her reputation within that town. You know what I mean? So I like that. She started to encourage Sasha, you're getting a second chance, so make the most of it. Don't make her regret giving you a second chance. Don't make Michael regret giving you a second chance. But I loved Sasha's response to it. I like how Sasha was trying to explain herself to Carly, but at the same time, she was letting Carly know, I'm not here for your blessing. I'm not asking for your approval. I'm not asking for your blessing. I respected that. Sasha didn't go there to grovel to Carly and to beg for her, forgiveness or nothing. And I respected that. She basically just tried to explain herself a little bit and let it be that. She's not there to kiss your ass. She's not there to beg for your forgiveness and to get a second chance from you. She doesn't owe Carly anything. At the end of the day, she has nothing to prove to Carly. This is about proving something to herself and more so getting Michael's trust back and, earning Michael's approval. That's what this is about for her. Redemption. It's not about Carly. And I respected how Sasha handled it. And she let Carly know real quick, fast, in a hurry. I respect you as Michael's mother, but I'm not going to grovel. I'm not going to beg. But I like how Carly started to notice that Sasha's really not like Nell. And that's what Carly mentioned in the previous episode, that she felt Sasha was a lot like Nell. And I think she felt that way. She prejudged. Because one, she never had a real conversation with Sasha about the incident until now. Two, she didn't know the whole story. She still don't know the full story. You know what I mean? But she know little tidbits. But she can see after having a conversation with Sasha, she can see that Sasha's not malicious. She's not malicious. She's not a con artist. She's not after anybody's bank account. That's not what she's after. She's not trying to hurt anybody. And Carly noticed that when she was talking to her. So I'm glad. And it made Carly have a complete 180 on her and give her a second chance, which is cool. Because Carly, once she don't like somebody, it's like, that's a wrap. You don't get second chances. But the thing is, Carly annoys me a lot. But at the same time, even though her son is an adult, I respect the fact that she has his back still and she just wants to make sure, because she knows that Michael, has a kind heart and she just wants to make sure nobody takes advantage of that. So I can respect her position on that. As a parent, I get it, even though I'm not a parent, but I get her stance as a parent. But she also needs to learn when to fall back too, because that's one of her problems. That's really one of Carly's flaws. One of many. She doesn't know how to fall back sometime. She just don't know how to let her grown son be an adult. Let him handle his own thing. And that's how I like how Sasha was like, she's not trying to use Michael. She's not trying to manipulate him. She's trying to clean up her own mess. Because this is a mess that she made. My thing about Sasha is I just wish that she would just throw Valentine and them under the bus. Why keep protecting them? So anyway, speaking of Valentine, I really have a suspicion that Nina is playing him. I'm starting to believe it more and more, especially after today. The way she spoke to Jax when Jax was concerned about her going back to Valentine, and she tried to tell Jax, oh, this is none of your business and stuff. That right there kind of simplified it for me that she's probably more than likely playing Valentine. Because why would she sit there and tell Jax that this is none of his business when you basically made it his business when he came to the church and you left with him? You went to his house, you slept on his couch, you confided in him about what happened. You thanked him for being, so gracious to you. And now all of a sudden it's none of his business. You even asked him to come to Windermere with you to come get your belongings. But yet it's none of his business. That's what tells me she's playing Valentine. I would hope so. Because I would hope Nina's not this dumb to go back to him after he constantly humiliates her and lies to her. But something tells me she's playing a game. She's trying to get revenge. Because there's no way that she could sit there and believe that Sasha worked on this by herself. Absolutely no way. She can't believe that. Ain't no way. But I like the fact that Jack still has her back and stuff, because he considers her a friend right now. That's his friend and he just wants to make sure she's happy and she's not making a mistake. So I get it. And it's so funny how Valentine continuously tries to act all bold, trying to talk big and bad, talking about, oh, Jax need to stay out their personal life. Valentine, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody scared. How many times I gotta say this? Ain't nobody scared of you. Shut up. You don't put no fear in anybody. Be quiet. For Jax to knock you on your ass. Just be quiet. Sit there and be on mute. Seriously. Valentine talks so much smack like he the big bad wolf or something. Ain't nobody in that town afraid of your ass. You even got little Michael bucking up at you. So if Michael ain't afraid of you, I know ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. Please sit down. Have several seats. Have a stadium of seats. Just shut up and sit down. Ain't nobody scared of your ass. You pump no fear into nobody. Just sit there and be quiet and be on mute. So anyway, moving on from that. Brad continues to get on my nerves as per usual. Lucas is starting to see the signs. He's starting to notice things about Brad. And I'm starting to believe that Lucas is starting to believe Brad is having an affair. Even though we all know Brad ain't cheating. But I think Lucas is starting to suspect that. Because number one, Brad has been acting strange for quite some time. And Lucas has taken notice of that. Two, now all of a sudden you're getting flowers from somebody mysterious, and then you're saying another man's name in your dreams. You're getting flowers, and you claim you don't know who they're from, even though he probably don't. But some were saying that Julian probably sent it to him to mess with him. Possibly, could be, probably did, most likely. But it's all about what Lucas is thinking at this point. And the signs are pointing to Brad cheating. The flowers, the uneasiness of Brad, the fact that he's been acting so tense and strange lately. And Lucas has taken notice of all of this. He's noticed it. And the fact that Brad, first Brad was okay with Lucas going to the therapy sessions with him and Neil and stuff. He was happy about it. He was all for it. Now all of a sudden, you don't want Lucas to come to therapy with you. See, that threw Lucas off too. And Lucas is starting to suspect. He's starting to think it. And he already knew Brad was keeping secrets from him. He felt that. Because when you're married and you know the person that you're married to, you know when they're telling you the truth and you know when they're holding something back. Lucas knows when Brad is holding back, and he know Brad is keeping a secret. He know it. And then the flowers and everything added up to it, and now you don't want him to come to therapy with you. It screams affair, even though we all know he's not, but that's what it would look like to any spouse. It would look like you're having an affair. I don't blame Lucas for thinking like that. Of course he's going to think that. What else is he supposed to think? You've been acting hella weird, hella strange lately, getting flowers from an unknown source, waking up in sweats, night terrors, saying another man's name. Now you don't want him involved in your therapy sessions all of a sudden when you originally did want him in there. Now you don't. Lucas ain't stupid. Even though that's not what the case is, but it would, to any spouse, it would add up to cheating. Who's not going to think that? Of course you're going to think that. Brad just need to give it up and tell the truth at this point, because it's like you're busted. Yeah, like he's trying so hard to hang on to the secret, but it's like, bruh, the secret is gonna come out one way or another. One way or another. Either you gonna slip up and say something, or Nell or Obrecht, either one of them could come forward, and you already seen that Obrecht got loose lips. How you think Nina the Sasha shit came out? Because of her big mouth in public areas. So who's to say she won't talk to somebody about the whole, baby situation, and Lucas or Michael won't overhear it. Or Lulu again won't overhear it. The secret it's a powder keg waiting to blow. So he might as well just tell the truth at this point. Ain't no sense in containing this secret, because it can't be contained for too much longer, fool. And I can't wait for the truth to come out. Hopefully they hurry the hell up about it. Because it's getting on my nerves. Like, I'm just getting aggravated by the day with this storyline. Like, I really am. Like, I swear, I beg of the writers, do not do another baby switch for at least another 5 to 10 years. Please. Because I can't take all of this. Like, it gets on my nerves. Like, seriously. It annoys me. So anyway, Hayden. Hayden is another one getting on my damn nerves. Like, seriously. I like her and all. I love me some Hayden, but she's annoying me too. Like, to me, I just feel like her whole sole purpose for keeping this child away from Finn is because you can't have him right now. He's not available. He's engaged. So that's why you don't want him to know his daughter. What does that have to do with you? Your relationship with him is way separate from his relationship with his child. Like, you're punishing the child and you're punishing him because you can't have him, because he chose not to come see you. First of all, had you would have just told him over the phone that you never miscarried or whatever, of course he would have came. The only reason he didn't come was because he thought she wanted him to come near, because to patch their relationship up or whatever, get back together. That's what he thought it was about. That's why he didn't want to go. Like, he thought about going, but he at the end of the day, he felt there was no need. He didn't know nothing about that baby. He thought she lost it. So of course he wouldn't go. And besides, Anna wouldn't go with him. She kept encouraging him to go, get, closure and stuff, but he just felt like he didn't need it. Even though we all know he's lying to himself, he definitely needed closure. Definitely. Even though he moved on and he's happy, but still. But I just feel like she's punishing him and the child because he didn't come see her and because she can't have him right now. So you're punishing the child. And the reason I say she's punishing the child is because this child has missed out on a couple of years with her dad. Not knowing who her father is, not getting to know this guy, and that's messed up. And she's pretty, like I said, when the truth comes out, I wouldn't blame Finn if he wanted full custody. I wouldn't blame him. He's missed out on a lot of time with his kid, and all because Hayden wants to play these little childish ass games. Like, you're using your child as a pawn to get to this man. Like, are you insane? That's not good mother material. I'm just saying. It's really not. And she's sitting there with Elizabeth, sitting there talking about, oh, Liz taught her how to be a good mom. You do not want to take your P's and Q's from Elizabeth. I'm just saying, yeah, Liz, I'm not going to say Liz is a horrible mother, but don't think Liz hasn't used them kids to get a man before. That's not a good role model. That's not goals. I'm just saying, like, that's not a route you want to take. Hayden just gets on my nerves sometimes. Like, she just gives me a damn headache. And of course, Finn, he believes that the kid is alive. That's why he was questioning Curtis and stuff about it. And Curtis basically figured it out, that Finn thinks that the child is alive. That's why Finn was questioning him and stuff. Asking him, oh, do you know where Hayden been all this time? And, trying to figure it out. Like, could Curtis possibly have known about it and kept it a secret? But Curtis ain't no jack. He knew just as much as Finn did. Nothing. Just as much. He knew absolutely nothing about nothing. He ain't no jack. But like I said, Finn, he deserves to get to know his daughter. Period. And hopefully soon he will. Judging by the previews, he will. So anyway, Ava. Ava continues to drink herself into a stupor. Like, they were looking at her in that hospital. Julian and them was looking at her like she was crazy. Neil, all of them, like, she felt it. She felt how they were looking at her, like she done lost her marbles. When she told them that she thinks somebody stalking her and following her and stuff, they were looking at her like she was having a nervous breakdown of sorts, because she has been drinking more lately, so I could totally understand it. Ava is just all over the place right now. Like, she's just off her rocker. Then when Julian takes her home, and she, the first thing she does is make a martini. I said, Ava, stop drinking so damn much. I was just looking at the TV like, Ava, put the drink down. Put it down, because you are just sounding like a paranoid, delusional person right about now. Put that down. Then she's sitting there going on the terrace and stuff after Julian leave, talking about she know the person out there watching her or whatever. I'm like, you need to put that alcohol down. Then this nut, she goes to her gun case and take her gun out and put it under her pillow. Oh my God. Maybe somebody really is watching her. Maybe she's not as paranoid and stuff, But she need to go to an AA meeting or something. She need to put that alcohol down. Put it down now, because that's just too much. Like, you can put that liquor down. They are definitely taking Ava down a road right about now that I'm loving. I'm loving the storyline for Ava right now. Like, I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm loving seeing her deal with her grief, because it's so real. Like, but all that liquor, I'm like, put it down. Damn, how many dry martinis can you drink? Damn, your liver must be about to explode. So, anyway. Felicia. Felicia looked good with the short hair. I like it. The new haircut she got. She looked good. I don't know why she's still insinuating that Robert has a thing for Anna. I mean, obviously Robert still got some feelings for her, but I wouldn't say that he's jonesing to get back with Anna. And since when is Anna on a case? I thought Anna left town because she went to go see Alex about Peter or whatnot. She went to go get answers about her memories and stuff, and which ones were hers and which ones were Alex. That's what I thought she left for. Now they talking about it's a case. Since when is it a case? I thought this was just personal time. But I do have to agree with Felicia, though. Felicia made a lot of sense. Like, Anna need to get home now, because her and Finn have been engaged for months now. Damn near, 6 months? Like, they've been engaged for about 6-7 months, close to, and they haven't even celebrated their engagement. They haven't had an engagement party. They haven't talked about the wedding. She literally left right after they got engaged. So I'm like, y'all really haven't had a chance to even enjoy it. So I agree with Felicia, because her, she used to be married to Frisco and stuff, and she knows how that is. Being married to somebody that always on a mission, always got to save the world. It's tough on a spouse that's left behind, or on a significant other that's left behind. So I totally understand where Felicia was coming from with that. Anna really does need to get home and get home now. Like, you could lose the happiness that you've created for yourself if you stay away way too long, and she's already been going too long. Like, Finn is obviously missing her, and he feels lonely and neglected. And let me tell you something, when your spouse or your significant other starts to feel neglected or lonely because you're unavailable, you don't know what they can get into. I'm just saying, they gonna want their cake and eat it too. While you out doing what you got to do, they gonna be back home doing what they got to do. I'm just saying, you better get on your duty. You better get on your job. You can't be going too long now. I mean, if he cheat, it's still wrong if he were to do that. But on this, I could kind of understand. Like, he's lonely. Like, he's miserable without her. It's like, he ain't cracking no smiles. Ain't nothing. Like, she need to get home and get home pronto. Stop all these games. But I don't know why Felicia just don't call Frisco and see where the hell Anna at. She could easily call him. He in charge of the WSB. Just call him and find out where he at. So, anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Hope you have a great day. Peace.